What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Good to see you. We're back on the farm, back doing some things and stuff and things. Looks like Junior's been changing some stuff up here on us. Not sure what this is about. I don't know what's going on. Also, Junior, if you didn't know, when you set things to direct sale, stuff like the furniture, you lose like 30% of it. So I would rather take the time to stack the pallets. Silage, definitely. Direct selling silage is a waste of money. Oh, it's a crop field. Oh, cool. Yeah, that works, man. That keeps us from trying to cut grass on a steep hill. That's good. That's really good. But yeah, when you set stuff to direct sale, especially your final products, you lose like 30% of the price. So I think I would rather do it this way. Sound a little deep voice. What do you mean? Hang on, I gotta listen to myself here. No, it's the same. It's the same. I mean, I've still got stuff. What do you mean you can't get them to stack correctly? Like with the forklift? Oh no, we're gonna get a we're gonna get one of the auto stackers. And if that doesn't work, then we'll just stack. I'll stack them with a forklift. They'll store. You're not gonna lose them. I mean, they'll just store up until you stack them. So I mean, it's not an issue. They get buggy with the auto stacker or stacking them by hand with a forklift. I still need to know that answer. I don't know which one you're doing. which one is it? Well, I mean, I had a sinus infection over the weekend. Like Friday, I've been talking about it every day since it started. But I mean, I feel tons better. I'm not coughing. I'm not hacking anything up. It's just trying to drain through my nose a little bit. So that, my mic's in a different place too. They bug out on you with a forklift. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't want a direct sale. That's a waste. I mean, you're that's 30% of the profit gone. Like every pallet that sells. That's a huge waste. We have auto loaders. We can grab one. We can try it out. See, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it works. But either way, welcome back, everybody. Bud, Bob, how's it going? Charlotte, good to see you as always. Junior is in chat hanging out, of course, because he can hear me talking. Derek, how's it going? T-Laugh, what's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well. T-Laugh updated the Huron 16X map, so if you're playing on that map, make sure you go check out the Huron 16X chat room, and you can find the link to the mods list. It's updated. I recommend having a separate folder in your farm sim for different maps you're playing on. That way you don't, if one updates and the other one doesn't, you don't overlap, and it just keeps everything easy. So, I recommend that. It's pretty easy. You just right-click, new folder, name it mods, and then whatever server that you're playing on or whatever you want to name it. And then when you get ready to play on it, you rename the current just mods folder to whatever you want it to be named, mods plus whatever, and hit enter, and then you rename your other folder the other way. So if you're playing on multiple maps on PC anyway, on console, I don't know if you can do that or not. So, that's my recommendation, though. I would recommend that to everybody. If you're playing on multiple servers and your own PC and you're doing lots of different mods and stuff, have a folder for everything. So, yeah, have a folder for everything. It's just easier. Just easier. For certain. J-Side, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Bob, did I say hey to you? I think I did. I'm going to say hey again. What's up, Bob? Go get some of them cheaty trailers. Yeah, absolutely we will. Absolutely we will. I mean, I'll stack them. I don't care. So this forklift shouldn't be as bad. Although with more and more stuff getting on the server, it might get make it a little buggy. Coffee, how's it going? What's up? Good to see you again. Big Wood 383, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see everybody. Heck yeah. Yeah, does this sound better, bud, when I'm talking like this? Let me get that out of the way. I mean, does this sound normal? Like, I don't feel like I'm deep throat. I mean, I was talking like this. I had the mic way down here, so it's going to be a little deeper like this. Because it's underneath me, so you're getting more of the resonant sound, right? So, like a lavalier mic, right? It's kind of deep because it's on your chest. It picks up a little bit of the reverberation there, too. It's a weird thing. A weird thing. Just mic placement. It's mic placement is all. So what do you want to do? You want to leave these trees, or are we cutting more? Up to you, sir. If nothing else, I don't know if this grass is ready to harvest or not. It is not. Still growing. Seeding. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go get some seeding done. But yeah, I'll happily mess with pallets because you don't lose them. They just store up until you start moving them. So I'll happily stack pallets. I don't mind. I don't want to lose that 30% on every pallet sold. That's a lot of money. So, let's see. What did we have before? We had canola and oats. So, we got these two fields here. What is this? Oh, cultivated. Cool. All right. Let's take the harvested off. Just double check the... these need to be fertilized once, it looks like. But I don't know. I think we can spray fertilize after we get done, can't we? Yeah. Okay, let's go grab a tractor. Incoming, Bob coming in. Come on, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on mic placement. Like, up here, right in front of me, it's going to sound a little different than it does down here. So. Seeding. Go seeding. Shall we? What did I use seed last time? This thing? Let's use this again. This is all right. It's worked out pretty well. Oh, never mind. Bob going to halt that for us. Thank you, dude. Keeping me from working, Bob. I appreciate you. Normally, it's not a great thing, but for me, it's a good thing. Just waiting. Listening to the soul gravy. All right. Oh, I don't have my wheel on. That'd probably help. While it's doing its thing here. I don't know why it just tabbed me out. Oh, there we go. Sucker just tabbed me all the way out. What you doing? You want me to use that one instead? Oh, no. Y'all back there fighting with each other. Y'all want this trailer? Hey, y'all can have this one. I just thought about this. Y'all can have this for the log trailer, right? And I'll use the small one for the seed. Would that work out better? Because y'all need a big one for the log trailer, right? I don't know which one I need to take. Do you want this big one, Bob? I don't know what y'all are working on, so. Oh no, are my settings? No, they're not broke. Okay. When they reset it, I've got to turn to like 3 o'clock to get it to start turning. I think that just happened. I don't have to back out to the main menu. Hopefully it didn't. Hopefully it's, oh, you want this one? All right. Yep. Cool. There you go. Sorry, I was looking at my settings. I was looking around at my settings. I feel like that's what's going on because I'm having to like. Man, the force feedback is weird and everything feels weird right now. This is so strange. Yeah, this feels weird. I'm gonna have to go back out to the main menu, guys. I don't want to. My force feedback's like wide open right now. Hang on. Can we do it from here? I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think we can. Just inputs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back out to the main menu. Dang it. All right. I'll be back. I'll be back. Man, I hate that I did that. Oh, I don't care about I haven't earned one achievement. Oh. Reap what you sow. Okay. I got that one. I read Shakespeare and stuff. Okay. What's in the bale? Hard work pays off. Never too late to farm. Okay. We don't have any of these other achievements. I might start a map, single player, just to do this. Just to achievement hunt. I think that'd be fun. All right, options. I hate the game. I hate that we can't turn off game music in the settings. Come on, guys. Oh, this is a different. This is different. Yeah, see, it's all up to 14% again. I don't want that. I want to like 2. This looks different. Did they change this in an update or something? I'm so confused right now. It looks totally different. All right, 2% dead zones. Oh no, that was for my controller. Maybe it's because my controller's on. I don't know what's happening. It's so strange. Yeah, it's on 2%. What is going on then? Is there a way to like see force feedback or something? So weird. Yeah, okay. I mean, all right. I guess it'll work. Back to it. I don't know, man. It's like, it was just super tight, man. I couldn't even turn. It was like trying to turn the wheel. It'll work till it doesn't. That's right. That's the only thing you can't. I mean, that's the only thing you can go by, right? It'll work till it don't work. Might as well. Tomorrow night, guys, I think we'll jump on Huron County. That way, in case I can't stream Saturday, I like to try to do stuff like that on Saturdays, but I'd like to try to get one in this week anyway. Get on there and actually do something. Hang out with other people and play or something. I don't know. See, now it's doing that weird thing where it's trying to show me the buttons for the wheel, and that's not normal. That's not normal at all. I got a tractor over here somewhere. Yeah. All right, there we go. No? Yeah, I mean, it just... Okay, so it's a lot easier to turn now. That's good. That's good. I'll take that. All right, so we did canola and oats last time. Let's do soybeans. Get some money crop in here. We'll do soybeans on the big field. Hang on. Let's do soybeans over here. Do soybeans on the big field. Also, it's November. And it's 1600. So by the end of the stream, we might actually be able to sell. Oh, no, it doesn't matter because everything was set to sell. Yeah. I think December was what I was looking for selling the, we missed our sale for the soybeans. Yeah, I was looking at selling the silage in December. Yeah, instead we've been selling it the whole time at whatever price it was. See, that's another reason, Junior, you don't do that, because you're selling at whatever current the price is, plus, or minus 15 or 30%, whatever it is. It's so much of a money loss, man. It really is. It's so much of a money loss. All right, soybeans. Let's get it. I'm gonna screw up the first edge right here, I think. We did. I mean, it's straight at least, right? Did that much. We went in the right direction. Went the right way. But yeah, we may jump on the Huron 16X, and I've got some new land on the FSN, so I've got to get over there and actually get some stuff planted, hopefully. So maybe, let's see, Farm Sim Friday will keep us no man's land. Maybe one day during the week, plus whatever day it ends up being for FSN, I'll have to jump on there and play too. This is what happened last time. I ended up doing way too much. I just don't want to do that again. So. Get out of my way, tree. Dang. Yeah, I don't want to do too much again. I end up just playing Farm Sim for 12 hours a day every day. You're setting at 4 mil in silos to sell. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Like we're just all that 300,000 we had stored up is sold, but it's sold at the current price minus 15 or 30%, whatever it is. I think it's a 30% reduction. What's wrong with that, dude? I get burnout, man. I get burnout quick. Playing that much of one game, which is why my YouTube channel is all different types of stuff. I mean, yeah, I still play Medieval's Dynasty, of course. Farm Sim on Fridays and play a lot of the same style games, but they're all different. So. Dropping them down to one day a week definitely makes a difference, though. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it. I mean, if you can keep doing it and not get burnout, more power to you. I don't have any problem with people playing that much. The playing that much isn't the problem for me. That's the only thing I end up playing. And burnout definitely happens. Tractor does not turn as sharp as I thought it did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, it caught apparently at some point there. That was very odd. I'm not sure what happened on the turn there, but man, I really wish that you could set your turn radius lower with a wheel without it, like, once you go past that turn radius, it snaps your wheels back the other way. And I really wish they would fix that. So there's a few things with the mechanics I wish they would fix in the game, but that being the worst one. I'm glad we got force feedback this time around. 19, we didn't really have it. It was kind of there, but it just kind of wasn't. It's kind of like limp bacon, you know, it's still bacon, but it's just not right. It just doesn't work that way. God, slap my mic again. See, I'm too close again. I gotta back up some more, I guess. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I was sitting too close. Maybe that was the issue. Man, it's so weird. It's so weird. Like I can't get used to where to sit. Now I feel like I'm forever away from the camera. Yeah, whatever. You can see me. Not that it matters. If you're here to watch me instead of the game, then you're doing this wrong, I think. People like the camera, though, apparently. The only way you can be a streamer on Twitch is have your face on the screen. Unless you're Bike Man or Lyric. And I like both those guys. I'm not saying anything bad about a streamer by any means. I like both of them. It's like, otherwise your channel doesn't grow. Proof, after I started using my camera, my average viewership went up. I mean, I don't know why, but it's like it just works that way. People want to see who they're interacting with, I guess. You guys can't see the comment, but Super said human connection. Yeah, that's got to be what it is, man. I mean, it's a scientifically proven thing. Everybody will see that amazing beard, dude. This is amazing. Like, look at this. I got like the neck beard going on right now. Like, I need to shave like all this up here. It's everywhere right now, man. Oh my God, yes. See, I've got to be able to lower this down. Doing this like all the way around thing, man. If I actually owned tractors and equipment, I would figure out a way to have the wheel set to where it's only like a 45% turn to make a full turn on anything. Like nobody else would be able to drive it because they'd be used to going all the way around, but I wouldn't care. Like I couldn't sit there all day and turn a wheel 4 times if I needed to back up and pull forward, twice or whatever. Like that's such a time waste. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine having to do that in real life. What's up, Target? How's it going? 18-wheelers I understand because there's a lot of minor adjustments that need to be made when you're backing up. I get that. So that makes sense. Barely moving the wheel does a lot with that 53-foot trailer. So, or shorter trailers does a lot with it. So, but yeah. It's just annoying. It really is. It's always nice to have a face to go with the voice. Yeah, and I get it. And that's the reason I started using the camera. I was like, if I'm going to use the camera, I want to at least have something nice in the background, and I want to have a nice camera. So, yeah. If we're going to do it, let's do it. So, used to be a trucker. I did not know. My dad drove a truck most of my life until I was 15 or 16 probably. I think his last time he pulled a load was probably when I was 15. But I mean, he drove a truck my whole life up until that point, which we really didn't have any money up until that point either. So, I mean, when I say that, I mean like, well, I guess I was probably 10 or 11 when the business started doing good. But like meat on Sunday at grandma's, didn't have money kind of thing. After that though, it got, life got substantially better. We were still poor by most standards. I mean, but we were happy. So Target said, "How's it going, Wolf Man?" Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I just shave. I almost did, and I was like, I'll wait, because when I shave, I gotta like all the little hairs like springs, they bounce everywhere. I gotta clean the bathroom up. It's not something you do. It's not something I do right before I stream. If I was a bachelor, I wouldn't care, but Miss Deuce doesn't like it, so it's like, leave hair all over the bathroom. I can see where that'd be frustrating if it's not yours, right? I get it. It's just not worth doing right before the stream. I just wait. Lettuce, ketchup, sandwiches the rest of the week. Been there, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, that, that's poor family in Mississippi growing up, man. That's, nothing to be wowed about or anything. A lot of people went through it. That's just, to me, that's how we grew up. I didn't think anything about it until I got older and realized that we really didn't have much when I was younger. So. But yeah, Pop hauled cars for years, man. He drove for probably, I don't know, he started driving in the 70s. He quit driving in 99, 98, 99, something like that. They called him the Junk Man. As that was his CB handle, because the yard was full of junk cars. That's what I grew up in a semi-small junkyard. So hauling cars was his business. I mean, that's what he did. That's just weird. Look at that. It flashed up over here. What's going on? You have good family, you're rich in my book. Well, I mean, Paul Thorne's got a song called "I Don't Like Half the Folks I Love." I think that goes for a lot of people. But they're still family, right? They're still family. So, yeah, I mean, having millions of dollars would definitely make life less stressful to pay the bills, but the stress would come from somewhere else. So, it would get stressful again regardless, no matter what you do, it seems. So. They used to call you the road hammer because you always get stopped for speeding. That's pretty funny. Yeah, and I never drove or anything, but my dad sold a bunch of CBs to my buddies when I was in high school. We all started getting vehicles and stuff. Everybody wanted a CB because we didn't have cell phones. We didn't get cell phones till about a year and a half, 2 years later. But we all had CBs in our truck. You know, like cell phones were not big when we started driving. It was about 2 years after I started driving, the Nokia was out and everybody could buy one. You know, they were affordable at that point. So we all had CBs in the truck so we could talk to each other while we were around town or whatever. And I needed a CB handle, and one of the guys he was a couple years older than me, but I played football when I was in the 10th grade, I think, and he was a couple years older than me, but everybody knew me because they got the CBs from my dad, right? So he was like, man, you're a little junk man. That's what you name more to be. He goes, no, not little Junkie J, Junk Man Jr., Junkie J. So that ended up being my CB handle. So if I ever had a CB handle, it's Junkie J. Somebody else has probably got that same handle somewhere, but I would probably have to go by the full thing. So Junk Man Jr. I mean, if you can't tell by look at this. I definitely didn't fall far from the tree. That's for sure. Definitely did. Oh, come on now. Ugh. Get these soybeans in the ground. We'll have us a good harvest, hopefully. After this, we can probably spray the fields too. Get that full layer of fert. Yeah, man, there's something to be said for you know, kind of growing up without money and then never leaving the state. You know, I've never lived anywhere else. I've visited lots of places in the U.S. I've never been outside the country, but never lived anywhere else. So for me, you know, people making a certain amount of money always made sense because that's a perfectly livable wage in Mississippi, even today. You know, whatever you think of, however minimum wage, whatever, the pay scale has gone up, but in Mississippi, you know, $10 an hour used to be, the last couple of years, used to be livable if two people were working. You know, you could do that, but not now, not now. Now it's hard to get by anywhere, man. And I don't mean just right now because of the inflation that's going on, because of the prices and stuff, and the supply chain, whatever. None of that. I mean, just in general, it seems like money hadn't gone as far for a while, not just recently. I remember when I figured out that a bag of chips, they didn't raise the price on them. They just put less chips in it. So instead of a 16-ounce bag of potato chips, you get a 12-ounce bag for the same price. And it's like, well, there's your inflation right there. You're getting less product for the same dollar amount. It just didn't seem like it. It's a way to cheat the system. So you can technically say the price didn't go up. Big 32-ounce cans of coffee became 12-ounce bags for near the same price. So it's great demand at silage, at Half Bud Silage. Hey, there you go, bud. All that money you about to make. What's up, Battery? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, man. I hope y'all fared okay down there. I know there was lots of tornado touchdowns around the state and south of here in Louisiana. So, funny thing, I don't live that far from Starkville. I got on Twitter to put out the notification. I saw that Starkville was trending on Twitter, and I was like, that's not good. 2 within 20 miles. That's pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. We had some rotation near us, but it never did develop. It went on past us. So, but yeah, never did develop. Straight line winds were pretty rough. There's some trees down and stuff. There was one touchdown in Starkville, I think. So, I think it finally confirmed to be a tornado. So, midnight, bud. Ah, okay. Does the Great Demand last that long? How long is the Great Demand lasting game? I thought it was just a couple hours. I mean, I'm wrong about everything else. I'm probably wrong about that too. Guys, if I started a podcast, I would have to eliminate one of my streams, whether it be YouTube or Twitch. But I would want to do it live because I make a fool out of myself constantly anyway. When, in your opinions, and that's anybody that's listening, if you want to throw an opinion out there, if you're new and you're just lurking or whatever, and you want to throw an opinion out there on it, please do. I like opinions. If I started a podcast, I would do it live. What time period would you like to see it? I would think the weekends would be good because I could guarantee that I could keep everything else going and do that, and I think a lot more people would be available to talk to on the weekends or at night. So think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Let me know though. I want to know. If you're watching this later on YouTube, and you haven't heard me mention watching the podcast on Shooting the Deuce, then go leave your comments down below. So. When it's time, one of y'all will have the highest sell point. Okay, highest price for the sell point. Cool. I can't believe they're letting me do this. What do they do? Are they cutting trees again? No, they're not cutting trees. They're letting me do the easy job, man. What's wrong with them? Letting me do the easy job tonight. Yeah, I'm just curious. Somebody earlier today asked me if I had a podcast. I was like, no. I've thought about it. I got a whole channel set up and ready to go for it. I've just never done it. So I need to, for sure. People are gonna ask. Have another YouTube channel running? Sure. Why not? I'm already running a Twitch channel, a YouTube channel, and then 2 other side YouTube channels. Why not do another one? Absolutely. Let's go. Weekends are good for guests, less so for live views. I mean, I stream on the weekends and do okay sometimes. It depends. Although these would probably be done on Shooting the Deuce. So, and I don't know that I would. So, Malcor's way of doing it is fine. I like the idea. I just don't know that I would. I think I would stick to one platform only. Like Malcor does his on Saturday on Twitch, where he live streams the podcast, cuts the podcast off, right? Edit it out later, right? Edit the podcast out, and then he just hangs out and talks for the rest of the time that people are available. And I like that. I like that idea. But I just don't know that I want to run another Twitch channel and another YouTube channel. Like I barely have time to do what I'm doing now. So like I am up all hours of the night. I'm constantly working on something on Saturdays and Sundays, so I never get to do anything else. But I'm about balanced out now, so I'm better with time management. I've got everything that I'm doing now balanced out. Adding one more thing wouldn't be bad. I could add some more recorded videos to my YouTube channel, and I don't know if it's just the game I'm playing or recorded videos, but recorded videos do not do well on my YouTube channel, on my main channel. So Pixel Deuce Plays is still getting games on Sunday. That's still going to happen. Monday through Friday streams on YouTube, Monday through Thursday night streams on Twitch, all still happening. I just think Saturdays or Sundays, weekends would be good. And I can just stream it straight to YouTube and let her go. And maybe if somebody's not available for a stream and I can get up with them at any point during the week, we do a short form, podcast or whatever, whatever time they have available, just pre-recorded. So. What's the overarching thing with the podcast? It's just shooting the deuce, man. Like, there is no special thing. It's just shooting the deuce. So, whatever. Have guests on, mainly. Like, that's what I'd like to do the most. I feel like I have a lot of contacts, but I would have to get some videos out there and kind of, I want to nail this down before I even start. I want to have the first episode needs to be pretty well done, so I want to have that knocked out right away. I've got like channel graphics and stuff already there, so that's not a problem. I'll have to make some overlays for the chat sessions and whatnot. So, but it'll literally just be whatever. Of course, we'll try to stay out of religion and politics, which is two things growing up that we never talked about at Thanksgiving. Apparently, people ruin their lives over it now. So, but we'll try to stay out of religion and politics and go with more guest-related gaming, development. Again, I've got a few contacts that I could probably bring in and just talk to about some of the back-end stuff and some of the other stuff, right? I mean, some of the other stuff in gaming and whatnot. So some of the other things related. I think it'd be kind of cool to do. I just not having a channel that's got 10,000 subscribers. It's gonna be hard to get anybody of note. So I can definitely try, but. What's your degree are in history? It's all religion and politics. I mean, that's true. Yeah, history. If you look back at history, the way it's written, it's everything religion and politics. That's true. That's very so true, sir. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Saturday or Sunday would be good. Sunday would probably be worse than Saturday for views, but I think it would set it up for the rest of the week to have some good views on it. So. But if it costs money to have your stuff put on Spotify and iTunes and all that kind of stuff. So if it's cheap enough or if it's worth it at some point, that may be an option. But to start with, it will only be on YouTube because it costs money to put things everywhere. So. But I enjoyed doing the Simcast thing. We just haven't, or the Simdicate podcast. The channel kind of died, honestly. Like, Mike left. We all kind of quit playing together. It was just me and Bone for a while. So me and him just played on our own channels. So the channel's kind of dead. Like, it really is. And I hate to say it, but it is. I'll be the first one to admit it. I don't think I've heard anybody else say it. The channel's kind of dead. It was fun. I enjoyed them. But I think doing them live would have been so much more fun. If that makes sense. Is that enough soybeans, or we should do more? Should we do more? Should we do like all soybean and then flip it next time? Let's do that. Let's do all soybean. We'll flip it next time. Because I don't think we need any other crops or anything major at the moment. So do all soybean. We'll flip the crops next time. Ugh. Oh yeah, for sure. I know you'll watch. And again, I think that would set it up. Oh, I see what they're doing. They are logging. They're just not taking those down. Man, you guys, you what are you doing? What y'all doing over there? They're clearing out some more land for us is what they're doing. Heck yeah, man. Junior's tired of it. He's like, you know what? We had to eat up some of our field with that stupid lumber mill over there. let's get some more going. Which is good because this is making planks and it's distributing up to the furniture factory, which I wouldn't mind actually moving the furniture factory down here to this. And having all that down here and just doing away with that little piece of a field. I think that might work, but we've got a bunch of stuff going into the furniture factory right now, so we can't do it. So last video on the Simdicate was 4 months ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, it kind of died Mike left because he had a whole life change, which is awesome for him, in the positive way. Gargoyle was out for a while. He was sick, and then he had Caveman, and just different things happened. And we always made an agreement that if it was just two of us, for a long period of time, we wouldn't keep going on the Simdicate channel because we didn't want it to be seen as those two people's channel. So it was always a group channel, always. And there were weekends where we did just two of us, but it wasn't a lot. It was very rare. It was just two of us. Most of the time, it was 3 or 4. So. But yeah, it's like everything just kind of broke down, and now Gargoyle's doing 30 videos a week. So I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but and Bone's got his stuff going on, so he's not really, he doesn't really stream on his channel much. So it's like on Fridays, it's good for him to be able to stream on his channel. For me, I didn't really mind. I feel like it was good for the community as a whole, like all of us together. But either way, I think we can all admit that the channel kind of died. So. Yeah, it wouldn't be a daily thing. It'd be a weekly thing. It'd be once a week if I did it. Alt F4, what? Who Alt F4'd? Who did that? Bud, you Alt F4'd? Getting it cleared out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've thought about it several times, and again, staying out of religion and politics and talk gaming and gaming related stuff, movies, TV shows, whatever, free-form podcast, but away from the political side of things. There's so many political podcasts, political pundits out there. Why another? We don't need some other moron from Mississippi giving their opinion on politics. It's not needed. So, oh, yours froze. Okay. There he goes. Yeah, it's just not needed. I think there's plenty of other things to talk about. So, I mean, that'd give me a week to do research on whatever main topics I wanted to cover, and then just whatever else we could talk about. So, I think it'd be fun. And now battery with the weather report. Whoosh. Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Make it a whole production. I don't see an issue there. Over to Bone and local news. International news, Game and Gargoyle. I mean, why not? Let's just have a whole news station. Shooting the deuce. News here. No politics. Other than just stating what happened. That's it. No opinions. Just state what happened. Here's the news. Here's what happened. That's it. Sync simulator. Oh, yeah. I want to do traffic. Beating my chest to the sound of a helicopter. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, so honestly, we have a great writer, right? Bone is a great writer. We have a great writer that's in our group. Like he's in our community with his own community, of course, but I mean, he's part of this group of ours. So, Bone could write some crazy stuff, man. Like, but I wouldn't want him writing for my channel, though. I wouldn't want anybody else doing anything on my channel either. I wouldn't ask you to do that. If you're gonna put that much effort into something, make your own stuff. Take credit for that, man. The great turkey drop. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go that far, I'd rather you get all the recognition. Do it all yourself, kind of deal. But in all seriousness, though, like a simple podcast, even if it is short form, like even if I do like 15, like quick micro, and that's what the channel was. It was supposed to be micro podcast, 10 to 15 minutes, done. So. That'd be a good way to do it, Jay. It'd be easy, yeah. But yeah, you know, I mean, that's what it was supposed to be, and I think I may still try to do that because it'd be a lot easier to get somebody to sit down, especially in the gaming industry, for 15 to 30 minutes and just chat and have it nailed at that. But I didn't just start wanting to do this because I went on Malcor's podcast, the Corecast. That's not why. I've been talking about this since 2018. Death Strike Gaming made the YouTube banner and the outhouse and everything for Shooting the Deuce for that channel. So this is not new. This is not something that I just came up with recently. This is totally not something I came up with recently. This is something that I've been thinking about for 4 years now. So I just never put it into practice. So I need to. I feel like it's time. Not that I don't have enough going on. But I don't have enough channels to work on. Let's make another. Sure, why not? Why not make another channel? Sure. Let's go. Tree. Just the tree. Another tree. I think that's the same tree. That's kind of what today felt like. Idle hands and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, I spent an hour earlier going over Monday night stream, time stamping it for the VODs channel. So, I mean, again, it's not like I'm not putting in work here, man. Like, I'm putting in work. It just, the numbers don't reflect it, you know? And that's the way of streaming, though. Apparently, you can now go find a certain streamer's how to become a streamer icon in 30 days stuff, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. It doesn't happen for everybody. Some people blow up overnight. Some people never do. It does not happen for everybody. Some people just grind it out. You know, they're doing what they're doing because they enjoy it. And if they're making some extra money, cool. That's kind of how it started for me, you know, like, but when I started doing this, I was doing sound and I was putting in a lot of extra hours. I was putting in about half as many as I put in now, which is a lot when you're, you know, you got another job too, where you're gone for a week at a time. So, it was hard to start with. No joke. It was hard. It is. I say tree because here we just had tree limbs blowing around earlier. So, like, literally before it even got started today, I watched a tree limb fall out of the neighbor's yard and like crash across the road, and I was like, okay, then we're gonna have that kind of day, huh? What's up, Dark? How's it going, buddy? Never gonna hit it big, won't take a dime, but I'm okay with that. I mean, but what you do, man, you do for great reasons. You do it for charity stuff, and I think that's awesome. I just wish you got more recognition. You know what I mean? Charity streams are great, man. Without charities, a lot of stuff in the world wouldn't be possible. So, I'm glad you do what you do. I just hate that you're not. I hate that more people don't find you, and that's what I'm talking about exactly. Is you know, you can do this for as long as you want and try to do everything the way all the professionals tell you to do it. And, just don't hit the algorithm, and that's the way it is. So I mean, it sucks though. But I'm happy that you're happy doing what you're doing. That's the main thing. Chilling on some Planet Crafter. I saw you playing that earlier, man. The game's addictive, isn't it? Battery. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Oh man, yeah, you're not gonna get me to say that out loud. I don't want to get banned. They'll ban you for anything on here now. So. Yeah, right, Jay. That's what I'm saying, man. Charities do a lot. And battery streams for Extra Life for kids. So. For the NOLA hospital. So, great. I mean, it's a great cause, dude. It's a great cause. They'll ban you for saying it, not doing it. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Again, I don't care what people do, man. However you want to make your money, go for it. It doesn't matter to me. Twitch is the issue with not enforcing rules equally across the board. That's the problem. They'll probably get me for just criticizing Twitch now, too. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, though. Absolutely crazy. Round and around we go. Ah, we missed another spot. Dang it. I gotta get both those spots before I leave, or y'all ain't gonna let me live it down. You brought it up, better follow through. That's right. Yeah, Dark, the game is fun, man. I even told this dude earlier, I was like, it's been since Medieval Dynasty came out. Not Medieval's Dynasty, Medieval Dynasty came out. That because it was new and it was so creative of a game, I could sit and stream that game for a long time. I just ran out of time today. I had to go get dinner started. That and the weather rolled in right as I was getting done, so I was like, yeah, it's probably good timing. Made fettuccine Alfredo, chicken fettuccine Alfredo tonight. Homemade Alfredo sauce takes a while, but it's fun. It's good too, man. I'm gonna try some. So I do just a basic Alfredo. I'm gonna try to mix in some herbs and stuff with it next time. It's really good though. Oh no, it's not the parents, Jay. It's other adults that are 18 plus that they get mad about things. It's the other adults that get mad about it. It's like, dude, why do you care what I'm saying on my channel? I don't care what you're saying on your channel. But that's the biggest issue right now, man, is all the adults acting like children. You done something for breast cancer too? Your aunt's fought it twice. When is breast cancer awareness month? When is that? September? September? I feel like I should be doing more, but I mean, kids on AT, yeah, kids, yeah. No, man, I mean, these are grown folks, dude. Like, streamers themselves, and they talk about it all the time on social media. It's like, y'all are seriously bringing this up on social media because somebody on somebody else's channel said something that you didn't like, and you weren't even there, but you want them banned because of it. Tell me that makes sense. October, that's right, October. And then November, yeah. November for the men, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and my channel is labeled 18 plus, but I do keep it family friendly. If you notice, I don't cuss, so I keep it mostly family friendly. So we do talk about topics sometimes that may not be, you may not want your 7-year-old listening to and go, wait, what is that? Like, I get that, but I don't use a whole lot of language. We're not real graphic. I try to keep everything pretty. Oh, we probably need to turn this on, don't we? Yeah, I try to keep everything fairly clean. Again, life topics happen. My crowd is mostly adult, but I know that there have been in the past people that watch with their kids. So we try to keep the conversations, at least the language in the conversations, somewhat PG, even though it's marked 18 plus. So. Oh, this is gonna be fun to harvest right here. I said a naughty. What did I say? What did I say? I was gonna do a hot tub stream, but they objected to my swimwear. I replied, "What swimwear?" They said, "Exactly." Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it every time. Every time. But yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't do family friendly stuff because I think that that's what's big on Twitch, because it's not. People like hearing vulgar language and screaming and yelling about everything, or seeing really good gameplay. So it would be a lot of vulgar language and screaming and yelling about everything, because I'm not really good at anything. Yeah, I don't keep it that way because I think it's big and popular on Twitch. It's gonna get me a lot of views. I do it just because morally I wouldn't want, my nieces and nephews and stuff that are younger listening to come into a farm sim game and then hearing the F-bomb every 10 seconds and, that kind of stuff. That's just not what I think that this community is about. So, I do cuss when I'm not on stream. I'll openly tell you that. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I just choose to, filter, and I think I filter pretty well. So, now if I'm playing a game with cuss words, like the one on YouTube that I played, opening scene, like dropping the F-bomb, and I was like, well, that's probably not good. that's gonna get a rating change there on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, that's the only reason I do it, is because I know that I have neighbors, kids that watch, like, and again, we might talk about topics that aren't necessarily kid friendly, but I try to choose language that is. So. What'd you just say? Uncle Deuce said it. Yeah, I know exactly, and that's where I'm at with it. That when I started making content, my kid was a lot younger, so I was like, if I wouldn't want her listening to me do this, which now, I mean, he's, she doesn't think anything about it anymore, but my language barrier is gone these days at the house, so unless the neighbor kids are in it, I try to contain it, but yeah, with her it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, and that's kind of where it started. It's like, I wouldn't want her going into somebody's stream thinking it's going to be, some one thing, and then or talk about all kind of lewd stuff. It's just not. That's not my thing. So. That's why you prefer to watch me over people like, oh man, I don't like name dropping, but yeah, I get you. Yeah, I mean, you can. I'm not telling you can't say it. You can name whoever you want to. I don't care. I'm just not going to repeat it out loud. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I hear you, and I know there are people like that for sure. A Barry J's got a great community, and his is family friendly. And again, some of the songs he listens to in the background, maybe you don't want your kid listening to those songs. But he still keeps his language and the action of his community geared toward more family friendly. I think that's cool. So I think that's pretty neat. And the other thing too, I think the reason I never really started a podcast channel is because sitting there streaming for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, playing farm sim, a lot of the times it's just one big podcast because you talk about 35 different topics in that time. So, but I think doing a podcast, we could actually have some guests on and pin down some specifics on things. I think would be fun. So. Yeah, there's literally a song about it. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what I mean, though. People can be way over the top vulgar, and I mean, I'm one of them. I'm a roadie. I was a roadie for 15 years. Like, I just learned how to filter really well because I liked my job. So. When the big wigs were around and the folks that signed our paychecks were around, I choir boy, But if it's just us loading out or loading in and nobody's around or something, you smash a finger, you let it fly, man. Like you let it go. I just drove a fit that would song would apply. Yeah, I know zeroed out, and again, I just don't want it verbally on there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna tell you. Short of a few things, like I don't really care what people talk about in my channel. Just don't argue with each other. If you want to have a conversation, it's one thing, but when the name calling starts, the conversation stops. So, and again, if you want to mention people, mention them. That's you, man. I'm not here to police everything you say, even though it's my channel. That's not what this is. I just choose to keep it clean. So, I would prefer people not use harsh language in chat, but again, what are the rules on my channel? Something about keep it friendly. Don't self-promote and then follow Twitch TOS, and I think that's it. Even though it's rated 18+, and even though I'm really family friendly, like rules are pretty simple here. There's not a whole lot to them. So. I don't think I have a rules thing, Charlotte. I've never had one, honestly. I've never had a command for rules, which is really strange. You'd think I would have. But if I played Call of Duty, or if I played, he said duty. I know somebody just did that. If I played like PUBG or you know, something like that, it would be different. But I don't, you know. And that's actually good for me. It's a choice. So. Dude said duty. I knew it was Junior. It was Junior that did it. Yeah. We actually gonna get this done with all this seed. We might, yeah. Be friendly, no isms, have fun. I know that's what it says on my Discord, and that's basically just to keep people from arguing because nobody knows how to talk. So if people could have a conversation, y'all could talk about whatever you wanted to. But most people that pop in and out, I never really see them in chat and that kind of stuff. And anybody can join my Discord, so I don't want a bunch of trolls jumping in Discord just riling people up, you know. So I just put that in there. That's a very basic, you know. You had to, yeah. Oh yeah. Just keep it clean, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's it. Just, hey, you know, do it. Follow Twitch TOS, be friendly to each other, and that's pretty much it, man. Like, but yeah, Zeroed, I know you're not trying to name bash. I like FS Club, man. Again though, I can see somebody's point of view that way, and that's all I was trying to say. Is I'm not saying that you're bashing him in any way, shape, or form. I can totally see that perspective of you would rather not, you know, you just rather not be in there for that all the time. So I get it. I totally get it. And again, man, today's world's different than when we were kids too. So I mean, like, you know, 3-year-olds walking around on iPads and stuff. So I mean, it's way different than it used to be. Way different. Kids grow up a lot faster, man. They know a lot more information than they did when we were that age. So. Do the duty. Battery with 100 bits. Thank you, man. Much appreciated for the 100. Throw some plungers at him, folks. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you for the 100 bits. 100 bitties. Come on around now. Come on around. Your 8-year-old can't put hers down? No, man. I mean, I'm telling you, ours walks around in hand all the time. All the time. And again, whatever, you know. I mean, that's well, after I got a cell phone, dude, I was texting people until I, you know, until I ran out of text for that month. But we called each other, like, and then texting became a big thing later. But, yeah. I mean, that was before social media and whatnot. We had GeoCities. GeoCities websites. That was a big thing. Yahoo Messenger. AOL Messenger. AIM. Yeah, I mean, that was only when you're sitting at a computer and only if nobody was on the phone. So it's like, and that was only a couple of years for me before I got a cell phone. It was like 2 years before I got a cell phone. We had a home computer. I was like, wow, man, we got a home computer. We're doing real good these days. It turns out everybody had a home computer, you know, for the most part. And everybody I knew had a home computer. I was like, well, never mind. So, your own GeoCities when they had neighborhoods and addresses. That's cool. Yeah, man. I mean, I remember being able to build your own website on. Was it GeoCities? You could do that on GeoCity website. I think it was. I mean, to be fair, man, I used to play chess and gin on Yahoo Games. Like, that's what I used to do. So I've been gaming online since I've had a home computer. As soon as we got the internet, man, I was like, Yahoo Games, all right, let's play some. Because one of my buddies had the internet and stuff for years, you know. I mean, they had a little more money than we did, so. But yeah, he told me about all these different places, so I was like, all right, cool, you know. I played gin and chess on Yahoo Games for a long time. I actually got pretty good at gin for a while. I don't remember the rules now, but I mean, I was like 16, 17 probably. I was no Stewie Younger, that's for sure. Man, that dude was greatest card player to ever live. I was no Stu Unger, but and I know a lot of you may be into poker and such, and the ones that are, there may have been one of you that went, "Who's Stu Unger?" Go look up the Stu Unger story. It's on YouTube. It's man, that dude was something else, and it's a great documentary. Kind of. It's not really a documentary. They haven't got playing him, but man, that dude was great. He was just great, and he was one of the greatest. I really should have done this at an angle the whole time, I think. I'm just going to go back down here. We're going to run angles the rest of the time. That is a crazy looking view. Let's pick the mouse up. I always hate, dude, I want to lean. Like, it's so much of a hill here. I just want to lean. Like, my head does not want to stay straight for this at all. This is going to be a lot easier, though. Just back and forth right here on this angle part. So, yeah, Stu Unger, man. That dude was best card player to ever live, I think. All around card player. If he didn't know the rules of the game, give him a week, and he'll be beating most professionals at it. You had a string and 2 tin cans. Hey, man, we did it. We did it when I was growing up. We did it. Say rotary phone these days. People look at you funny. And I mean, there's a lot of y'all in here that are older than I am. So, I mean, of course, y'all remember those days. I grew up in that weird time period that, like, I got my license and started driving when I was 14 because I needed to work. And then when I was 16 or 17, I think I was 16, I got my first cell phone. So, you know, I grew up in that weird time where it was like the transition between the two things, you know? So, a crank phone, never used one. Never used one. All right, Jay, have a good one, bud. Appreciate you hanging out, man. I mean, there's a reason it was called crank calls originally, right? I feel like the cedar's sliding off the hill. What this feels like right now. Could you imagine if this was realistic physics? Like, there's no way we'd be planting this field with this tractor. There's just no way. Like, triple wheels and everything. We'd have to have something massive with some triple wheels on it or something. You got a crank phone that got converted to rotary. That's cool. There's one spot here left, right? Yeah, right there. Okay. I couldn't really tell. I'm doing this. I feel like I'm playing trials, man. Playing trials, the tracks are some of them are so steep. Like, you're like leaning with the track, looking, trying to get the angle, see the back tire, and all. It's weird. It's just a weird feeling. All right, cool. Soybeans planted. Go grab the sprayer. Fix this thing up first. Also, what is right here? Is this seed or fertilizer? That is solid fertilizer tank. All right, cool. There are 2 more fields. Really? Where at? What am I missing here, Junior? Oh, is it the ones over by you? All right, let me fill back up real quick. The greenhouses. Okay. How do we fill this thing up? What button do we have? I don't remember. Oh, there we go. We gotta be right there. Got it. Oh no, Bob's messing up. He's out. Dang, man. Sorry, dude. And it may not have been you, Bob, just so you know. It may have been the tree lag. That's not where we get seed. Any seed left in there? Silo is empty. Aha. Okay. Let's go. Let me go fill up with seed real quick. I got 10%. Those fields are not that big. We could probably get it done, but. Just waiting until the beginning of the month to get a new one. It's got like 2 days. That's okay, I guess. I hate that, man. I hate for anybody's computer stuff to be down when it's their hobby and their pastime. A Windows 3.1.1 Packard Bell on sale at Walmart. Ours was some kind of built. My dad worked on CB radios, right? So when home computers started coming around, he jumped on it, and he learned everything he could. He built a computer right away with like Linux based and programmed it himself and like taught himself everything he could teach himself about it. I had no idea about computers, and then we had one in the house. I told him I wanted one of my own, and he goes, "All right." So he ordered me a bunch of parts, and I walked out. One day he said, "Your computer's here," so I walked out there, and he called me on the landline. Like Dr. Disrespect thinks he's cool with the flip phone. He called me on the landline, and he said, "Hey, your computer's out here." I said, "All right, cool." So I walked out there, and there was a bunch of boxes stacked in the corner. I said, "Where's it at?" And he says, "All those boxes over there. Put it together." I was like, "I don't know how to put this thing together." And he looks at me, he goes, "Everything can only plug into one place. You can put it together." I said, "All right." So, put it together. Payday's Friday. I'm buying a new one. It's been messing up for weeks now. Oh, dude, I didn't know that. Yeah, I hate that, man. I hate that. Because, I mean, that's got to be frustrating. Because this is what you do. You know, this is your hobby. This is what you enjoy doing. It's what you can do. So, have one of your pieces of equipment gone. Not fun. Gabby's over doing the same thing. Loading log. Oh, I like that big log claw y'all got. That's the one we need. I think Junior tried that one though, and if you pick up a long one, it'll shake like out of the holder. Oh, that's right. Dang, man, I forgot I can fill seeds up from the silo. You're right. I'm just driving and talking. I forgot I can just hop out and hit buy seeds, fill seed or whatever. It's cheaper to go buy them at the store and then fill that thing up, but probably save on fuel this way and time both, especially since we're so far from the store. Hey, Gabby. Yeah, mine, I think we had Windows, it was 98, so we had Windows 95 as our first computer. Because it was like, I was like 13 or 14, so it was Windows 95, and then we got Windows 98, I think, for it. So, where am I going, man? I'm all the way in Bud's house now. Dang, I didn't mean to come all the way up here. Sitting there talking, not paying attention. We'll just keep right on going, I guess. Keep on rolling, baby. Oh, no, there's actual crop on this field back here, isn't there? Yeah, probably not going that way, then. Oh, that was a rock. It's all right. Little hop. No big deal. Needs a bath anyway. Needs a bath anyhow. This land right here is up for sale at the moment, and I think I'm gonna bid on it. I think I want to bid on this land.
That's a new follower.
Rockin' Turtle, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. It's just horse feed. It's okay. Nah, man, I don't want to run through your crops now. Grass fields are different because even with crop destruction on, it doesn't hurt the grass field. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, Junior. I knew you could do this. I just forgot. All right, how do I do this? Walk up and hit R? Yeah. 27,000. My God, that's a lot. Oh, let's buy 2,000. Yeah, let's buy 2,000. $27,000 fill that thing up. Woo. Good Lord. Not mean to hit that button. There we go. That'll last us a couple of plants anyway, so. Put Windows on disk, like 15 disk, and you gotta read. Yeah, dude. I've got. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Anybody know what? Oh God, look how dusty this thing is. Oh, I need to clean this thing off. Apparently, anybody know what this is? Anybody? Come on. There we go. Those are cool. Make sure there's nothing on this. Personal information wise. Anybody remember these? The zip drives? This is what we thought the future was gonna be right here. Zip drives. Get in there. Yeah, I got like all those are most of those are empty too. Got which shelf I had that on now. Zip drives, baby. That's what I'm talking about. God, I think it's so dusty. I need to clean that thing off. It's been under there for like a year. I didn't even thought about it. Since we moved the desk around, I have not touched that thing. Junior said, yes, I'm 25 and know what floppy disk are. I figured you did. Yeah, I figured you did. The 5-inch floppies. Nah, we had the 3-inch floppies. I never had the 5-inch floppies. Oh, sorry, Junior. Didn't mean to run you off the road, dude. All right. Are we planting these anything in particular, or is this just extra field for money here? We'll keep going soybeans. We'll do all soybeans, and we'll do something different next time. No extra fields. Okay. Just extra fields. All right, cool. Yeah, utilizing all that land we can use. All soy. Make that big money. Big money soybeans. It was an 8-inch floppy. Yeah, there was. There definitely was. It held a fraction of what the 5-inch floppies held. Make them double-sided, all you did was a hole punch. Really? I had no idea, honestly. I didn't know that was a thing. Wow, yeah, I had no clue. No, I'll keep going forward. Commodore 64 had 5-inch. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I say I never used it, but I guess, yeah. Somebody, I forgot if it was a friend of mine or whatever, had a Commodore 64. Or their parents did, I guess. Yeah, I never even really considered that. Never really considered that. Didn't the 3-inch only hold like 2.5 megabyte? Hey, something like that. I can look at it real quick. I can get them back out and look. But I think that's right. Yeah, they didn't hold much, man. They didn't hold much at all. So I saw it was either Meta PC's account or one of the guys at Meta PC's tweeted out a picture of a 100 gig little SIM card thing. It was like, imagine me going back to 1973 and telling NASA that this thing holds 100 gigabyte. Watch their head explode. I was like, you know, that's a pretty good point, actually, because, I mean, that would have been wild to hear that back then, right? Something that small holds that much data. Like, could they have even, I'm sure scientists could have, but the average person wouldn't even known what a megabyte was, much less a gigabyte. So, and I say the average person, I mean that knew about computers and stuff back then, too. That'd just be a wild thought. Like, holds how much? Yeah, Junior, exactly. I do too, man. Yeah, I've got the 128 in mine too. It's just so wild to think about, right? Like, there we go. That's what we're looking for. You have a 64 USB, a 64 gig USB for your car stereo. Yeah, yeah, man. Crazy, right? All that's happened in the last, I mean, what, 25 years, roughly, since like 95, you know, like 28 years, so 27 years, whatever. I mean, think about another 27 years where we're going to be technology-wise. And of course, it may be one of those like paradox type things where we've gotten this far, but now we've kind of hit a peak. You know, we've kind of peaked out for a while. Now we're going to have to wait. And we're going to have to wait again. Let some people come up with some new stuff. That's going to hit the tree. Don't get in the field. Oh, dang it. We planted some of it. Crap. Crapper. All right. They were good. They were good. Had to get lined up there. What did Junior say? I hope for true holograms. I mean, kind of already have those. Not everybody has one, but I mean, we kind of already have one. They say memory doubles every 8 months. I don't know if it's 8 months or 18 months, Bob, but yeah, it's something like that. Hurts my brain to think that far ahead. Mine too, man. Mine too. I mean, it's just wild though to think about it. Like, dude, if you would have told 20-year-old me that I'd have been able to sit here and play video games and stream it like it's a TV show and talk to a bunch of people at the same time, I would have thought you were crazy. I'd have thought you were nuts. And to put that in perspective, that would have been 2005. So, like, just, you know, my memory halves every 8 months. I think mine does too, Target. I think mine does too. Oh, speaking of which, guys, did you see, I don't know if, I hope this is true. I mean, I hope it's not true, but I don't want to say it and it not be true is what I mean. Bruce Willis has aphasia. What a terrible thing for an actor, man. He's retired from acting, and just awful, man. An awful way for him to go out. Wendy, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, man, what awful news. Aphasia. I think that's what it's called. It basically affects your memory. Like, strictly your memory. Like, you start forgetting things, it's not quite, I don't know the difference between, I'm not a medical professional. I had to look it up to see what it was myself, but it affects your ability to recall things, that you've read or something like that. It may be more severe than that, but that's the basis of what I understood of it, so. I'm not a medical expert. Consult your own physicians. Not Alzheimer's. It's called aphasia. Aphasia, I think. Aphasia. Yeah, it's not Alzheimer's. It's called aphasia. That's what they called it. I looked it up, and it doesn't say Alzheimer's. So, I don't know. I don't know. You are, Wendy. It's good to see you back again, too. I'm glad you're around more regular. But yeah, just such an awful thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up again here in a minute because I want to be correct about what I'm talking about. I don't like. I mean, I have know things all the time, but something like that, I don't want to be incorrect about it. About what it does, because like when I looked up the definition, it didn't say anything about Alzheimer's, but it did give the definition of aphasia. So. But it was a specific definition on something it does to the brain. There we go. All wrapped up, sir. Go fill this bad boy back up, fix her up, park it up. Real quick though, I'm gonna check. I want to see what this is. Aphasia. Oh, it's APHASIA. Aphasia. Loss of ability to understand or express speech. Sorry, it's the opposite of that. It's the loss of ability to understand or express speech caused by brain damage. So yeah, that's an awful, awful thing. It doesn't affect the memory, it affects your ability. I don't think Mixer's on there. Mixer's been dead, Junior. Mixer's been dead. Oh, I didn't take it off my socials link. I need to do that, I guess. Thank you, Junior, for throwing all the socials out there, though, yeah. So if you want my other YouTube channels, exclamation point VOD, or VODs with an S, maybe. Exclamation point Pixel Deuce, or Pixel. I think it's Pixel now, I changed it. There you go. All of these streams from Twitch will go over to that VODs channel, so if you're not subscribed there, go subscribe there. That way you can go back and watch them all at your own leisure. And they'll never be deleted as far as I know. I've got videos on YouTube from 6 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago now. So some of my Battlefield stuff. Oh, I need to fix this thing, don't I? Maybe there was something I was forgetting there. Oh wow, I really need to finish that, I guess. Find my pixel that I upload every Sunday. I don't upload my pixel every Sunday. I need to fix that. I really need to fix that. Did I finish planting all them money beans? I did, I think. I think we're all good, yeah. We've even got some planted right here. Heck yeah, we did. Got them all planted. Now we just got to we got to roll and fertilize and do all the things. As Junior shoves what I was saying out of the way. Yeah, we'll have to scroll back up. He did kind of post a bunch there, didn't he? So Junior, the easy way to do that is exclamation point link tree, LINKTREE. Everything I have is on that one page, and it's fantastic. It's like a website, but it's not. It's easy. It's super nice. I love it. Linktree is the way to go. What's bad is I was watching TV looking for the mouse so I could open up chat to say something to the show. Yeah. Oh man. I couldn't imagine. Yep. All my links are one place right there. So. Aphasia is common in Alzheimer's patients. It is, yeah, but apparently it can be separate, and I didn't know that. But yeah, it seems that would be the case because you forget things, right? So you start with forgetting memories and then you start forgetting basic functions. So, yeah, I mean, that makes sense too. It's sad, dude. It really is. I hate that for anybody that has to go through it. Anybody, that's an awful thing. All right, let's put this thing up. What's Junior got going on? Oh, he's parking the tractor. We're going to go roll some fields. Let's go roll some fields. Yeah. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them plows a turning. This song right here that's playing still needs to be in Rocket League. If anybody played Rocket League at all ever, the songs they have in there, this song fits so well with Rocket League. And Dan would be super happy if that was the case. Is that already hooked to a tractor? It's not. Okay. I will grab it. I will use it. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to use the... No, I'm not either. Not on that thing. If it was something that had kind of an articulated head, I would probably use that one, but it turns too sharp for the roller, I think. Like, I can honestly, like, for the RLCS streams, I can see this as, like, one of the transition songs or something like that, too, man. Like, not just in the game, but this would fit really well in the Rocket League community, I think. I'm going to add Rocket League later and tell them they need to add Dan to the Future. Midnight Playtime on their song list. Because it fits so well. It really does. When you watch me play the game, you try to move my camera, especially when it does like this. Or something like this. Right? You're like, dude, I can't see. You just subbed to all the channels. I appreciate that, Wendy. We're slowly growing on all the channels. We're at 18 subscribers on Deuce's Clips and Deuce's VODs, I think. So, I think we're actually over 130 on Pixel Deuce Plays now, which is really cool because we were like 124 last week. So, very cool stuff. You feel too old for Rocket League? I mean, it is. What's the saying? I don't mean this as an exact, of course, but it's a young man's game. I don't mean that as you have to be a man. I'm just using the phrase. By the way, it's just a saying, folks. Don't lose it. It's just a saying, right? Throwing that out there. But I feel too old for Rocket League, and I love Rocket League. I got like 3,000 hours in Rocket League. I love it, but I am not a competitive player. I love watching competitive Rocket League though. And I think because I'm still a millennial, as bad as I hate to claim that, I'm an older millennial. I'm like Gen X millennial, right? Range. But because I grew up in both time periods, it's really strange for me. And a lot of people my age, same thing. You're out of here. Tractor just goes back in front corner of the woodshed. All right, have a good one, Junior. Appreciate you guys. I can jump. I would have jumped over and did some logging with you, but yeah, it is late. So, yep, I will do a hard. Oh, you're gonna do a hard save for the league. Okay, cool, no problem. Appreciate you. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you playing. I appreciate you cutting some trees too, man. There it is. Hard save. Millennial started 80. I thought it was 83. I thought it was 83 they started at. It depends on the scale, right? I've seen a couple different ones, and some of them say 83, some of them say 80, some of them say 85. So I thought that was weird, but yeah. So when people now like all the talking heads, you know, everywhere on all these news stations and stuff go, all these dang millennials. It's like, man, my guy, millennials have kids in junior high, like, and high school. You know, like, what y'all talking about? Millennials have kids in high school, dude. Like, oh, cool. Thanks, Junior. Appreciate you, dude. But yeah, it's just like, dude, millennials are not the kids you're thinking we are. Like, millennials have kids in high school. I mean, I've got some friends that have friends that are I've some friends that have kids that are graduated and, you know, on their way. They had kids young, but still, you know. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I don't think it matters because that was that weird time period, you know, where everything was changing a little bit. So, I don't think 80 to 83, even to 85 matters too much. I think anybody born in that range could be a Gen Xer or millennial, depending on how you know. But anyway, what I was getting to is I still have that Gen Xer's rebellious thought process, but I have the millennials. If I can do this instantly, I want to do it instantly thought process too. So the two big things that both are known for. So you know, it's like I kind of have both thought processes. Like, I don't mind doing hard work, but if I can do it faster, I'll do it faster. As long as it's still right, I'll do it faster. I also don't like taking orders from people. I have that Gen X rebellious thought process. So, but yeah, is the storm headed your way or no? Tan, the storm is past us, so we're good. Alabama, Georgia, right now probably getting hammered. So. It got through here at about 8:30 or so. It's just been raining. It's clear now, though. It rained a lot earlier. But we are good now, I think. So. 60s to 65 for you, hence the 65 in the name. Straight Blackmare was taken. Yeah, I think anything with just your name is probably gonna be taken. Like, I would love to have just the name Deuce, but that'll never happen. Plus, one of the guys from Hollywood Undead, his name was Deuce, so I imagine that name is probably registered on a lot of early social media by that person's social media manager at the time, or whoever handled that stuff. So, I mean, it may have been let go later, but it's hitting y'all like 2. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty rough. We fared pretty well. Some people did not, but we fared pretty well. So, we did pretty good here. No deaths or anything, I don't think. Nobody's home severely damaged. I don't think there's any injuries reported or anything around here. So, a lot of it was just tree damage, power lines, stuff like that again. So, last week was about the same thing here. We had a tornado touchdown, but nobody in our area anyway. I don't think we had any casualties. It was power lines and roof damage, stuff like that. So, there's also a Deuce MS here on Twitch. I mean, that's my name on here. That's what's registered. So, I don't know how there's 2 of them, unless it's, yeah, there can't be 2 of them. There can't be 2 of us. Yeah, Twitch won't let you have a username that's already taken, like a profile name. Oh, I read it wrong. Duecems. Well, that's just a weird spelling. Somebody did that just to copy my name. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Yeah, I see it now. I see it. When you tagged it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have thought about that and registered all different variations of that, but I didn't. I don't care. I don't care. The Dark Age of Camelot, so it follows most games. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't know that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. This is a pretty cool place to take a name from. I mean, you see names all the time that's copying, you know, like major, really well-known, you know, stuff. So it's pretty neat to take something from some lore somewhere that's kind of cool. So. You found it because you fat fingered the channel? Yeah, yeah. I didn't know that. That's pretty. Does it have my logo and stuff, or is it a different logo? Because if it has my logo, I'm gonna go report it. But if it's just somebody's name, there's nothing I can do about that. So, and it may be legitimately just somebody's name. I'm definitely not big enough for people to be trying to like make you know, dozens of bot accounts for it. So, I definitely don't want that happening either. Yeah, I definitely don't want that happening, but I don't think I'm big enough for that by any means. I don't think anybody knows who I am, so it's perfectly fine with me. Okay with that. I don't know that I ever want all the bot attention. It's just frustrating. And then you gotta have like a team of lawyers, and you got like 14 tax professionals that work for you. I mean, of course, I guess at that point you're making enough money to afford all that, but man, that seems like a headache. Billabong closed. Dude, I forgot about Billabong closed. Wow, yeah, I didn't think about it. It's different. Oh, okay, 500 followers. Oh, okay, well, cool. That's cool then. I wonder how many people thought they were following me. I just gotta be... I gotta be a little bit conceited for a minute. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. That's true, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if they were using my logo and stuff, it'd be different, but... you know. If they have channel with a different name, I mean, different, just spelled different name, cool. I don't know how they got Deuce MS though. Like MS for me literally stands for Mississippi, so it's the abbreviation for Mississippi. So like I don't know why they have Deuce MS, you know, as their name. Why not, you know, Deuce spelled differently as something else? But kind of strange. I'm glad you told me that. I'm gonna be sure to follow that channel, just so they're aware of me, and then I'm gonna go hang out one of their streams. Do they have any past videos? Hang on. I'm very curious now. I gotta go. I gotta go do it. Gotta go do it. DUECE event. Okay. Oh, I like their logo though. Oh, they do have past streams. Okay. The last time they streamed. Yesterday. Oh wow. Okay, very active too. What does he say? Does it sound like? My God, is this dude from like Tennessee? He sounds like me too. He's got a green screen though. I ain't that fancy anymore. Yeah, what's he playing? What's he playing? Tina's Tiny Wonderlands, Dungeons and Dragons, Dead by Daylight, stuff like that. Okay. Elden Ring, Apex Legends, you'll never see me play. Cool though. Yeah, he's got a good looking stream, oddly enough. That's good. It helps us both out. Helps us both out. I like it. I don't want somebody thinking I'm him and be like, oh, this guy's got a crap stream, you know? So that's good. No one's going to copy your name. You would think that, Wendy, but you'd be surprised. Might like him better. You might. Here on Twitch, man. It's so zeroed out put DeuceMS and DeuceMS up earlier. The second one is that guy's channel. And again, I mean, more power to you, you know. I can't control who you watch. But yeah, he plays stuff like Borderlands, it looks like, because he's playing Tiny Tina's whatever the game is. So there's Borderlands stuff. He plays Apex Legends, Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that. Nothing wrong with any of that, by the way. I don't care. I'm not critiquing his channel in any way. I'm just glad that because we have somehow have a very similar name. I don't know how, but we have a very similar name. It's so weird. It's just so weird. I just don't understand how somebody else has MS at the end of their name when it's the same name with just the E and the U flipped. It's so weird to me. It is so strange. A secret fan? I doubt it. I mean, not with the games he played. The only reason he's probably heard of me is somebody probably told him the same thing. Hey man, there's another guy that streams that's got your name. He's probably like, what? Like, because it's such an odd occasion that happens. The exact name with just 2 letters flipped. Unless somebody does it on purpose as a troll account. But that doesn't look like a troll account. It looks like the guy actually streams. He's got good quality, good mic quality. Like, actively streaming. He's been live every day this week. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty neat. That's pretty doggone neat, if you ask me, anyway. Nobody asked me, though. Somebody stole your name? So instead of D-E-U-C-E, it's D-U-E-C-E. M-S. With M-S at the end of it. That's the part that gets me. Having Deuce as your name is, I mean, there's like 1,000 or more Deuces on Twitch and on YouTube and everything. Like there's a Deuce 22 in my Discord. I think. What's his name? Deuce. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Deuce 42. Yeah, Deuce 42 also makes content. So it's not abnormal, but somebody that has the same last 2 letters is very weird to me. And I'm not saying it's anything, you know, I'm not saying it's malicious at all. It's just very weird. So I hate rolling at night, but we gotta get these fields rolled. So here we go again. Hate doing this at night. We gotta do it. Gotta get it done. But yeah, it's D-U-E-C-E-M-S, which I find just so strange. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so very strange. I'm gonna go follow him. And I don't mean follow him around, I mean follow his channel. And we'll follow this channel. I was gonna get on, but night, you know. Yeah, I know, man. I know. No problem. No problem. It only comes around 3 times per every 24 hours, so be out of it at some point. And today is solid sell day, so Bud's trying to get on that solid sell. He's trying to get on that midnight solid sale. Oh, not gonna make it this time around. I was gonna refill my vape, but I guess we'll wait now. Yep, if you got solids to sell, J-Rock, probably jump on and get some good money for it. It's gonna be max sell price. Current prices are right now 320s and above. There's one 330 and above, which is really good. So there was a great demand for it earlier. That went away though. We'll put it in here. So this one's kind of cool. It's called the Hype. It's sour apple. It's pretty neat. Tastes good. Tastes like sour apple, oddly enough. A vape juice that actually tastes like it says. It's kind of weird sometimes. Try to get together and call it Double Deuce. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to duo with him in Elden Ring. I think that'd be kind of fun. But I mean, I don't know what kind of personality he has or anything. He probably wouldn't like me. I have a very strong personality. It's hard for a lot of people to get along with me. So, hence why Miss Deuce is so amazing, because she puts up with me, and I don't see how. So. Or she says the same thing. I don't see how I put up with you either. You haven't figured out great demands? So when there's a great demand, it'll be blue, and it'll be a little more than the best price of the year that you get for it. So when something says great demand, give it like 20 minutes in game while you're getting your stuff together, and then go sell. No matter what time of the year it is, it'll be a higher price than the average high price. So it doesn't flash on the map or anything. That's weird. Yeah, because this is supposed to have a great demand, but it doesn't. Nothing's blue. So these little green arrows or red arrows, they'll be blue arrows, and that's the one you want. You want the blue arrow. Alien Jim released a shed pack. Oh, I bet that's good. I bet that's real good. AJ does some great stuff. Yeah, I bet that's good stuff. I will look into that. I have not seen that. Ugh. Oh, that music's kind of loud tonight, isn't it? I didn't realize it was like that loud. Sorry, guys. I killed the tractor and realized how much lower the tractor was to the music. I was like, wow, that's really low. Needs to be more definitive? It does, yeah. So the arrow's blue, yeah, that's it. When it flashes up on, like if it flashes up on the screen somewhere, I think it's underneath where your money and stuff, that side. Yeah, it's underneath where your money and stuff is over there. If you see something, it'll just pop up for a second. So, like if you're not paying attention, you won't even notice it. But yeah, it's, the arrow just turns blue. Like on 19 now, I'm pretty sure that it stayed in the top left corner. It said great demand, whatever for a while, so. I knew a time you'd have taken out both gates and fences. I know, man, I've gotten better. I'm getting good at this whole driving thing here. Getting good at this whole driving thing. Yeah, it really does. Like, it needs to be on screen the whole time. There's a great demand. It needs to be like underneath the thing over there on that side, right? I'm a little far off camera. But yeah, it needs to be on screen a little much, or a little while longer, or the entire time of the great demand underneath your money and stuff in the top right, the top right of the screen. In my opinion, just my humble opinion, I think that would be good. It would probably be real easy to do. I don't know because I don't code, but I would assume it'd be pretty easy to do. They could just go in, change the code to great demand this time period, you know, and then name always on screen true. And to me, that's pretty much it. But that's my knowledge of coding too. So I don't know how that actually works, but that would be kind of cool. I need to write that down actually. That could be one of my topics if I have somebody on that plays Farm Sim, which would be kind of cool. On the podcast, talk about things we would like to see built in the base game that they didn't put in 22. That would be a significant game changer with what they've already added, because they did add a lot to the base game. Let's not play here. They did a great job adding a lot to the base game. I love the way 22 plays compared to 19. I love all the production stuff that's built in. I love all of that. It's fantastic. GPS is one of those. It's probably been really hard for them to code for Xbox and stuff, but that should be part of the base game too. Honestly, like I don't know what it takes to do it, but it should definitely be part of the base game for sure. And I'm not saying that because it would be easy to do. I'm saying that because farms have GPS.
A new follow.
10P12, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I'm not saying that because I just want GPS and it should be easy. No, I'm saying that because real farms have GPS. So it should just be a thing, right? It should be a cost for each tractor, just like the mod is. But it should be available. And that may make people mad, but I don't care. I don't care. Most corn harvesters have row sensors. I mean, most harvesters have some sort of sensors on them. Corn harvesters have row sensors. Planters have depth. Seeders, they have depth and pressure and all that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, there's all kinds of different sensors on modern equipment, and this isn't Farm Sim 79, you know. Like, it's Farm Sim 22. Like, this stuff's out there. It's pretty available on a lot of new stuff. So, yeah, I still need to make me a shirt that says "You're not wrong," or a hat, maybe. I don't know. Another hat. Be another hat made. I need to find a company that makes hats. Like, 'cause I'm trying to get away from Streamlabs. This is still on Streamlabs merch. If you're still trying to pick something up. I still have merch available on Streamlabs merch. I'm trying to move all my stuff off of it, but Teespring is so dang hard to make hats on because of the way their print setup is. So I cannot figure it out. I can't figure out how to get a thing made for Teespring that they'll accept. Every one of them I've tried to register, it says the file's wrong or something. So Farm Sim 79 I think would be awesome. I mean, they did a retro, right? The Commodore 64 or whatever. Farm Sim 64, I think is what it's called. I never played it, but I know they had it. So I think that'd be pretty fun too. Don't hit the trees. Don't hit the trees. Don't hit the trees. Don't hit the trees. Man, Junior got close, didn't he? Wow, man, he's making me work hard here. I'm getting it, though. Ah, crap. We moved a little bit. That's all right. We're still good. Still okay. I think I did something wrong there. Let's try it again. There we go. That's the one we wanted. Sweet. Yeah, it was the Commodore version. It was just 19 emulation. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's still kind of neat though, right? Still kind of neat. That's a cool thought process anyway. Give you like a retro feel, even though it's still the new game when it came out. It was a retro feel though. Pretty neat concept. Away from the trees. Too far away from the trees? Nope. Nope, get away from the trees. I mean, I think we can all agree that Giants is doing fantastic on the advancement of their games. Name a better farming simulator out there. Name a better simulator that you're a farmer on. Don't say cattle and crops because you know you're lying. I think cattle and crops had a great idea. They do not have what FarmSim has. All the availability, the name brand stuff, the amount of name brands, the modding, they don't have any of that. This ain't fun having to completely relocate my base. It's turned into a lake. I mean, I'm kind of glad I built up where I did, Dark, honestly. It kind of kept me thinking about it. I was like, man, if this does turn in, when Angela mentioned it, I thought about it like when I first walked up a hill. I was like, dude, I'm down in this thing. Like, what if we get water down here, you know? But that was it, though. That was the only thought I had about it, so I didn't think about it anymore. And what if we get something down here? But, hey, you know. Oh, I gotta roll this up here, too, don't I? This is gonna be fun. Wait, does this grass right here need rolling, too? Let's see. It does not need rolling. That does, though. Yeah, this needs rolling right here. But I think if we... Oh, it needs lime, too. And it just got cut. Man, we should totally do lime on that right now. We'll do it next time. We'll get it next time. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. We could probably roll... Have we already rolled this? We've already rolled this, haven't we? Hang on. I've forgotten what I've rolled here. Yeah, it's already done. Dang, I'm trying to do the same thing over again. Unfold. There we go. Go do the grass field. Let's see if we can do the grass. I don't even know if we can roll the grass field yet. It may be too far grown now. I don't know. Let's see. It may tear up the grass, honestly. May not be good for it. I'm gonna do like a stretch right here, then we're gonna look and see. I may need to go get one of the grassland care things. Nope, it's not working. Yeah, so we're gonna have to have the grassland care for that. Which is fine, that's fine. No big deal. No big deal. Junior said this tractor went in the corner of the barn, and this goes back under there, I guess, somewhere. Under one of the sheds. This goes back in the wood barn. The tool goes back in one of the sheds, I think. Well, there we go. We got a bunch of soybean to harvest at some point. I think that's good. Oop, whatever that is. I'm running over it. Okay. I think I'm gonna put it right here. I don't know where it goes, but I think I'm gonna put it right here. Come on. He did not come around far enough. Wash it. Oh yeah, I gotta wash it. Almost got it to turn. Almost. Yeah, I guess we have money. I guess I should wash and repair, shouldn't I? Dang it, Bob. I guess you'd be so practical about everything. I can't even see. Oh, there we go. Flashlight. keeping me honest there, Bob. I appreciate it. He's keeping me honest. Bossy Bob. That's all good. I mean, it's true. It needs to be washed before it gets put up, right? Get up a little higher here. All right, there we go. Hello? I was turning the other way. What in the world? There we go. Dang. I was turning against it and it was still trying to go that way. That worked out a little better that time. You like to wash and repair it? Yeah, so I got out of that for the longest because we didn't have money to repair anything, so I just never even pulled over there to wash it either. Like, man, if I can't, you know, if I can't even wash it, what's the point? If I can't repair it, what's the point in even washing it? what's the point, man? All right, I want to jump up here real quick. Actually, you know what? I want to do something else. While we got some nighttime, we've only got one light on our whole farm, I think. These come on here. I think I've just got that one light, but we got all this darkness back here, man. We don't have, oh no, we got two. We got this light right here. And I love the way that looks, by the way. Oh, nope, 3, 4, okay. We can only have 8, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Is this part of this or is this separate lighting? That's part of that. All right. We got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. So I can put down at least 2 over here, and then we'll leave 2 for later. Let's see. Decoration, lighting. Yeah, there we go. I think we want something like, I like these. These are good. These are good. These are good lights right here. Yeah, those are good lights right there. Overlaps with object. Where did it go? There it is. Wow, what? It got weird. It was like stuck or something. I'd like to include that right there, but I guess I could if I go back here. Let's do that. Let's go right here with it. Overlaps. No, I need it to go right there though. If I put it back there, it's not gonna do what I want it to. Do this though. Nah, let's just shoot it straight ahead, I guess. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna come to this side. I'm stuck in the wall. Stuck in the wall. I backed in the corner, all right. There you go. That's much nicer, right? Much nicer. We're still under our 8 limit, so there you go. You can hit V to move closer to normal. I didn't know that, Blackbear. That's good. I had no idea. I'll know that next time, though. Oh, let's see. What is the auto load stuff, guys? In their auto load pallet things, what are they under? Is it the TLX stuff? Is that it? Yeah, here we go. Auto load. $4,500. Does this fit the Lizard truck? No way this fits the lizard truck. And it fits the lizard truck. Are you serious? It's only 4,500 bucks? Oh, it doesn't fit the pickup. Okay, what does it fit then? The TLX. We got the wrong one. Dang it. So we got the TLX 2020. We need the... Oh, no, they're both mods. It's for the semi. Well, this is the TLX pickup. Is that not the same thing? Only for the semi. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. For the semi only. For the semi only. Okay, fine. Yeah, came out of nowhere. Fine. I guess we'll wait. We're gonna need one at some point, though. Until then, since we don't use this down here, I'm gonna put this back up here. We're gonna be using the forklift to pick up pallets. Back up here with this thing. I like this. This looks a lot better. Looks a lot better lit up. We're still under our 8 limit. We've only got 2 left to put down, but we're under our 8. We got furniture yet? Yeah, Junior had all this stuff selling. There's nothing wrong with that, except you lose money that way. So I turned it all to storing. Yeah, so once we get there, we should be good. And I don't mind picking up pallets, and they don't go anywhere. Lettuce and stuff, sure, sell it. You lose money that way, and we can pick them up by hand, so we don't even really need this. That's probably why they're laggy with a forklift. I didn't think about that, because you can snag them by hand now and pick them up. So, but yeah, that may be the reason. Junior said he was having issues with the forklifts, and that might be why, because you can pick them up by hand now. Yeah. Yeah, you can pick pallets up by hand, so I don't mind. We're gonna have an autoload trailer at some point, Bob. Is that the Owling game or somebody hollered at me? But yeah, I mean, you can pick them up by hand, so. But yeah, Junior mentioned that, and I didn't really consider it until just now, but that may be the case because of that pick up by hand mod. Oh, look at all the stuff over here. Hey, my little grass mower's still here. Because of all the because of the pick everything, whatever it's called, pick up everything by hand mod, whatever it is, that may be the case. Maybe the case. Stacking everything by hand's fine. I think liftable pallets, that, yeah. Yeah, because we have liftable pallets, the forklift may be acting funny, because it's like, well, I mean, you can pick these up without me, so. Yeah, liftable, iftable, whatever. Same thing. Whatever. Same difference. Who wants to bet Junior moves the light? Bob said that costs money. He won't move it. I mean, he might. He might. They're out of the way, though, and I think they're in a good spot, too, really. Because they're not in the way of anything. This one's like next to the building back here. So if they're not in the way of anything, they're lighting up our primary parking areas, which is what I wanted. So I mean, we don't have that completely lit up, but it's better than what it was. It was completely dark in here. Now we got some light, so you know, now at least I can walk in here and tell there's a tractor, at least. One of them anyway. Yeah, I mean, I think that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Better here close this gate for the night too. Hello? There we go. Oh. Yeah, they need one more layer of fur. That's all right though. Might grab the air gun and drop the light. I mean, he might do it. not move them, just blow them out. Using too much money. They do cost you per day, but I mean, I think that's fine. I can handle that price. But either way, I'm going to be done for the night. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to log in real quick and do a hard save myself before I leave. I appreciate everybody for being here, for sure. And I was going to do some more Elden Ring tomorrow, but I may not. I may do more Planet Crafter. I'm not going to lie. I'm really enjoying that game right now. I may do more Planet Crafter tomorrow. One more. All right, there we go. I don't know, though. I don't know. Yeah, hard save. Junior does it every time he leaves, and I've made a habit of doing it myself just because. So that's gonna do it for me tonight. I'm not raiding anybody. I'm tired. I don't even want to do the raid and run thing because I just hate doing it. I hate doing it to people. So I'm tired though. I'm gonna call it and be done. So I appreciate you guys for being here as always. Thank you for the new follows tonight. Thank you for the bits. Thanks to everybody lurking in chat and just kind of hanging out. I much appreciate you. You mean a lot to the channel. I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads. I do make like a penny off of this if you guys want to hang out for 3 minutes and listen to the ad or just be here for it, because a lot of you guys aren't going to get it anyway. But we're going to let Jamie Davis and Soul Gravy take us out. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great afternoon, morning, night, wherever you are. Later, everybody.